Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sri Lanka series of Crusader Kings 3 here on the Lord Master channel. And as you well know, this video is posted on the day before the release of Crusader Kings 3's newest DLC, The Legacy of Persia, which I've been very interested in that for quite some time, ever since they first announced it, for all the changes related to the Iranian world. Again, as I show you the de jure areas of the Persian Empire, which is what that area would mainly be affected with, including, places of where the Iranian cultures lived, such as, all these things, and mind the Turco-Persians, because that was done by the Seljuks, as well as a few other areas of other noted Iranian cultures, such as the Sogdians and the Courtiers and all the others. Although, again, as I'm still in the middle of the Sri Lanka series and we are nowhere near towards the finish of that series, which will support the Sangha soon, as we're at the mid 300s of the prominence, which again, I intend to go all the way for Mahavihara. I'm not switching either monastery. I'm going to stick with Mahavihara and keep patronizing it, and keep at it, and keep at it until you reach 900, and then unite the Sangha and call it a series. So that means it probably won't be until like around, I don't know, winter is when I will do my Iranian themed playthrough for the Legacy of Persia. But the area in question, well, I have not decided. I think I might be divided upon, I don't know, I'll probably cover multiple choices for a possible poll in the future for any of you people that would like to see me at which area would you like to see me start in, especially with a specific culture and religion that is localized in that area, as part of the Iranian intermezzo struggle, which is going to be the main theme whenever I do that Iranian themed video series. So again, that's something I would have to look forward to, but in the long term, we're still sticking with Sri Lanka, as this is still a long-term series. But now, let's hold court, because this is something I want to do in rows. First hold court, then support the Sangha, and then go on a grand taxation tour to get more money, and then we'll continue the era of the temple builders. Upgrading, more like. Services rendered. My benevolent Radha Buddha, Erdin, bows before me, his trusty sword glittering at his side. I have served you faithfully, my liege. You know my charge against Mihidala amidst the plains of Thalayadi. But I am no longer young. I bid you invest in my own lands in your Agarajya. Other lords be giving more farm or less. I wouldn't give land away. That's the barony of Yakala. Where's that again? Oh yeah, this place. I don't need that sword. I do not appreciate your tone. But then he leaves the court. That's what I said. I don't appreciate your tone. Although he leaves. Give me a moment. Let me see. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Damn it. I was stretching in here. Because there's something going on below my desk. Don't electrocute me. Okay, there we go. I was just making adjustments to the wires below me. Because they're a bit faulty. But don't worry, we're good now. Okay, anyways, let's see what he reads. Two of my vassals are pushing one another for and jostling to reach my throne first. Abba Mahasana bows before me. My lord, murder is wanted in the city streets throughout the Gajabahu of Tambapanni. It would be civilized if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. Masadu Vikramabahu kicks him out of the way. Safety is each man learn to protect himself. Banning carry weaponry will castrate the townspeople. You know, I do plan on traveling across the realm, and I would like to have some danger to be lessened. Solves the city debate with violence, even though we're Buddhists and we shouldn't be doing that. Well, that's gonna win somehow, so weapons ban is instituted here. Knock on wood. Okay, now. Now, my guest, Betaraja, approaches my throne with a smirk on his face and bows deeply. Greetings, Your Majesty. During my recent trip to the Samrajamu of Andhra, and I learned some fascinating tidbits about several of the Raya Prolanayak subjects. I'll be happy to share these with you for a price. Begone, rumor-monger. My court is no place for the likes of you. Not interested in hearing such things. I got far more pressing matters. $150. Increased by 15. A step to the right direction. And I do want some leftover money, so I'll be willing to sell trivial titles to gain 190 gold. Draw up the writs of honor. And we will use that money to construct irrigation tanks. Make it a grand one, because this also increases the prominence. So you gotta be smart here with your money. I'll do the relic veneration sometime. But now the priority is Grand Tour. Taxation. Yeah. So, 3 dinners. Let's see the control. And culture festival, just to keep up the cultural acceptance of the Tamil. As per usual. No need for fancy things. But we do want Silk Road merchants and to be safe. Because I'm a patient person. And with the weapons ban carrying all these areas, so that makes travel much safer. And I'm here for recreation because I'm been quite stressed as of late. Oh, not stressed now, but you get the idea. That's just for role-playing reasons. Nassawian diverged from Frankish. Very well. We still got some leftover money. Remember, I'm kind of more interested to, we'll start here, capital, to start upgrading the temple buildings here. Okay, we can upgrade more. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Let's make some money. 1 second. Excuse me. I've been told you're offering titles in exchange for gifts. My friend, if you needed gold, you should have let me know. Oh, you are a true friend, Buyakadivi. Love you. So we're in for dinner. My Radha Buddha, Naralokavira has approached me claiming he has been given a Mahasana has permission to come join his court in a place of my own. London this password certainly prove my standing with it out loud, but this is the insult of stealing members of my court is something I could truly overlook. All I can say is no, he's mine. 83% chance, 5% chance to become Silk Road merchant. Dinner this evening is a little different than what I'm used to. The cook lackadaisically drops a bowl in front of me and immediately met with the most unworldly aroma I've ever smelled in my life. This dish is from the depths of Naraka, is offensive to all the senses. Some slimy gray substance sits in its pale foamy broth like an untended chamber pot. A single sprig of herb placed on top of the futile effort makes the thing look appetizing. My every instinct compels me to fling the thing out of the nearest window, but my senna assures me that it is a local delicacy worthy of the Agarada. Well, down a hatch then. It was a good meal. The delicacy was incredible. Life as Agarada brings all manner of magnificent and fanciful food to my plate. But lately I've grown tired of these same flavors and textures. I desire truly outrageous, the truly exotic. To one side of me I see pomegranate cakes, and to the other boiled vegetables. What if I were to take these two distinct flavors and taste them all at once? This is probably a bad idea, but it's a worthwhile experiment. The taste was magnificent. Pay up! And he did. Mm-hmm. There we go. 6% chance. Nope. Cousin Vikram. I'm enjoying my quiet dinner with Gajabahu of Rohana and his cousin Bodhideva of Rohana. Mere moments after Vaslada Vikramba seizes up, Vaslada Boydeva descends on me like a rabid dog. I'm frozen with shock. Quite alarmed merely takes Vikram leaving the room for Boydeva to consider adultery the nearest person. Oh, please save me from this poor deal. Vikram was no lover of mine. He is as loving as a piece of timber. Take me. Take me and love me like it never is. I don't do that. That's my cousin. I don't want no, what cousins do things. But I'll say, I won't tell, but you owe me one. Or I could just say, be nice about it. Plus, what the hell am I going to do with a hook on? Well, there's that. Here, pay up. Doesn't have enough gold to pay, don't care. Plus, you're not using a hook on a involved ruler, so fair game. Oh, God, not another. This is another evening of my stay here in this home. Yet another 4 meals placed for me. I knock it around a little with my knife, watching as the dark, unfamiliar sauce slides around like cascading mud. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some food from the capital. Just assembled candied figs would be nice. Would be fine. I could ask Vikram for something back home, of course, but I cause risking offense. Just ask, please. Be careful with that. I just noticed the amount of piety I have. 12. Oh, this meal this city's been to die for, but as the chefs keep on the food, I have noticed my caravan later is scarcely touching what Lulu puts on his plate. Though the lack of appetite would be fine any time. Gajabahu seems to be getting insulted that a member of my entourage is picking and poking at the dish. Eat something for Siddhartha's sake. Pay up. Thank you. This adds to 4 level and increased garrison size, and you can unlock the purchase truce interaction, which you spend gold to sign a truce with other realms. I know it. Almost to 400. That's good. It'll be further improved upon once I return. One more time for the dinner activity. And this is Gajabahu II of Mayarama. Long, wondrous evening of revelry and merriment. Many a goblet of thara has been shared between me and my good host, Gajabahu of Mayarama. However, it would seem that past lot of Gajabahu's been trying to drink more than me. Always filling his own goblet a little higher than mine. Some sort of implicit challenge? Perhaps I ought to set some stakes here. You underestimate my prowess. And you rejected that challenge. Insightful thinker. After, as I finish my latest meal, I cannot help but feel there's a hole in my stomach where such dessert to be. Gajabahu, who can read my mind now, it seems, as before I even have the opportunity to complain. He calls for his servant to bring out his special cakes. Nothing but the finest Hash's cakes of Margarita. Says an absolute mountain of this stuff is dropped on my plate. I will consume them all. Hehehe. Temple's finished. Wants to go to Rajasthan. A master by his peers. Is your health good? Is fine. Good. 102. You got it. We could get something very good out of this. Ding, ding, ding. Time for tribute. Thank you. The Rata Matale. Needs could do it at a reduced cost because of my very high stewardship. Happy about that. Got ill, which tends to happen. Several peasants scattered around asking me for stories from my life. I think back on what I could tell them, and two stories jump to mind. One when I married to Mesibuika Devi is a lovely memory. On the other hand, when I was victorious in Mididar's dethronement war was a more awesome tale, likely to inspire loyalty and fervor. That's where I know how to put it. Here. I'll tell the first story. Stop putting everything in your mouth. The time has come for you to depart on my adventure, my Agrada. My beneficiary, Doggo, files as well as he can while weighed down by heavy bags. Before I leave, please tell me, is there anything specific you want me to keep an eye peeled during my journey? Well, since you have very high skill with this, I want to possess something truly unique. Something that is not typically seen here. Let's get to it. We're touring the grounds here. You got it. I at last managed to find myself alone in the wilds of the Gama of Anuradhapura, and my mind wanders to the thoughts of my wife, Hesikule. I cannot deny that Gama of Anuradhapura is a place of true beauty, almost beautiful enough to match my beloved Hesikule of Gajabahu. I feel compelled to leave a mark here so that all those who pass through Gama of Anuradhapura will know my love for her. Perhaps carving her name into shall be done. Happily making my carving in a tree when I hear sudden gusts coming beside me. My uncle Vikrama, not Vikrama, but a Vikrama, but I sometimes call Vikram for short, appears absolutely horrified. This is also my word. And soon approaches me again. My lord, I have no doubt you are unaware that this tree is considered a sacred object to the locals of the Gama of Anavadapur. Fear not, I shall take the blame on this one. Just do not mention this again. Well, thank you. Got a strong hook on me. Oh dear. Oh, you can't get rid of a strong hook. My vassal, Vikram, has taken me out to see his well-kept crops. Our people have long since shed their worries of famine or starvation. We are truly blessed here in Butalam. He says of a contention, it appears my dear vassals be keeping secrets of success from me. I must bring this knowledge back to Vijaya Rajapura. Not again. Over 2,000 gold now. Poachers. As I and my entourage ride along, I hear murmurs echoing through the grounds. I order a boy to ride ahead, and when he returns, he informs me there's a gang of illegal poachers just ahead of us. Though it is no concern of mine, it would doubtlessly um, ingratiate, I'm not sure how to say the word. Me of my uncle Vikrama if I were to rid the grounds of this illegal activity. I will round up these ruffians and present their heads and hands to Vikram without much issue. Oh, just avoid them. None of my business. Pay up. Now we go to one more place, right next door. Cultural festival here. You appear to be wounded. I'd like to know what happened to you. Well, that's not a wound, that's a great pox. Lost in lust. What? Melancholy growing older. Oh, she's rakish. Oh, I see. She's that kind of person. The sound of flutes and drums is quickly accompanied by a group of dancing guests, all following the music with joyful movements and laughter. A couple sneaks away to the alleyway, and kids jump in a circle. A lonely old man struggles to move his hips. I spot out of our Tiruvaranki among the crowd, and next to him, one of the most beautiful men I've ever seen. I mean, I'm heterosexual, and so does he. Beautiful man. Oh, he's got great fox too. They're both not beautiful. Just say I could use this opportunity to dance with the locals. Just keep my distance from them. My son could have that one day, knowing who's he's been sleeping with. A traveler claiming to be employed under my beneficiary Doggo's brought before me, carrying a message from the adventurer. Fear not, my great lord, for Doggo is in good health. I bring you the newest possibility to fund an even greater adventure. You see, Doggo took a wrong turn somewhere and is now near Arcat. Arcat? Boy, what are you doing all the way up there? Traveling companions, unfurls a dirty map to show me right now. There's enough funds to make it to Rajasthan. That's plan. But suggest with some additional funding could chase up a local rumor to bring home a great artifact. Life is an adventure. Explore that area for artifacts. Now he's gone to the steppes. Tribute time. Everybody behaved as they should. There we go. Two things now. Relic veneration in Tambapanni to the sacred Bodhi tree, which will increase the prominence of our, you know, monastery. So now, build this, and this, and that, and that, and that. Just a bit short, but we'll get it in no time. Which again, each time we do that, increases renown bit by bit. To it. Do not worry, I will seduce the beautiful and genius Chinese woman. King of all manner of my life, in the wildlife. Power Crown Bahu and I agree that would be a splendid place to go on a hunt. While we don't have time to stay for a proper outing, as we traverse the area, I spot a pristine wild rabbit at the edge of the forest. Its peculiar markings on its fur and motion, Powder Crown Bahu does everything on him. He spots the rabbit, he grins. What do you say to a friendly wager fodder? Whoever strikes that pristine fellow with an arrow wins. Sounds like a deal to me. Powder Crown Bahu is a few paces ahead of me. As we strive to get close to the rabbit shot, I struggle to keep up. As he aims an arrow at the animal and, in one swift motion, releases it straight into the creature's tiny body. Powder Crown Bahu makes a victory gesture and shouts as the rabbit goes limp on the ground, and he hurries forward to pick up the carcass. I clap in anticipation. Nice shot. Oh, just as I feared, he's got lover's pox. What did I tell you? Slope. I knew there was something off about my son. Just hope it doesn't develop into great pox. Otherwise, drastic measures will be taken. My lord carries a message from my adventure. The sword says enemies go. My search has led me to the steppe of Arcat. They are notoriously bear-infested, but I have good reason to think that my goal is near. Expect my return soon, son. Doggo. Scourge. He is surely ambitious to choose such a risky path. Doggo is cautious. I'll take the long road around. He ain't no spring chicken. 5 days delayed once we leave. know the drill. You've seen the text before in previous episodes. There's nothing truly unique about this. We have embraced the esteemed hospitality cultural tradition. Guests are cheaper to hire, and the court position salary cost is lessened. Thus we can make more money with it. And Courtiers culture are more willing to send away, take and return hostages. Now it's 407 for Mahavihara. Very good. Little language. It's my daughter and my heir. Greetings, my sensible Agarada Palakamba says, maintaining eye contact. I'm very interested in the upbringing of your daughter, which is your sister too, you know. Kanada Sika. You see, I speak Tamil, a language that I believe would be most useful to learn. He explains the genuine tone. I just need coin for quills, ink, parchment, and some personal compensation, of course. It's not really necessary to be real honest. But I say, who needs to speak anything but Sinhala? Mihidala was murdered by someone else. That's not what I had in mind. Hagarada Gajabahu. We had our differences in the past, but don't you agree that it's time to let bygones be bygones? My rival, Netutukai, gestures myth for me to hurt. Whatever's between us, let us start anew. Yes, let us. Yep, all upgrading temple holdings. So now I can get on with the seduction scheme with my lovely Chinese wife, who's a so-called entertainer. I mean, as much as I groomed my son to be an heir, but already he's showing signs of him being a screw-up. It's just he should have never seduced someone who's known to have lover's pox. Right. Someone of different house. Oh, that's bad. Like now they get the Duchy of Arakan, but which is part of House Pagan. I still see all the good times I shared with Vikram. Now as I step into a dimly lit room, I see his weak body laying on the bed, almost motionless. I know with certainty that those days won't come back, and I feel a pang of deep sadness. He hears me walking in and seems to get agitated, so I hurried by his side. It's me, dear Gajabahu. I'm here. He's in front of me now. I can't see you like this, forgive me. Because that's what could happen to me one day. Jati Sana is just. old age. You know. Has to be you. I would also love to make investments with these. Knowing what we do now, in order to acquire more wealth. But each time we upgrade those symbols, it gets us closer and closer to this. And don't you know how much an average grand wedding costs? And getting this dynasty legacy. A gift is certain to catch Mahesi Fu's attention. Surely anyone would appreciate a fine and clearly expensive one. She's an evil planner, so I'm not quite sure what she would like. I would say tailored to dress her to perfection. So again, I would like to go for these activities. Makes it 50% cheaper. So that way you should do grand weddings more often as a way of getting a tiny bit of renown. And a few other things. And bonus acceptance for grand weddings. And a chance to generate temporary strong hook on lieges who like me at grand weddings. Cheap pilgrimages. Okay, that's the idea. Made the right call. As I said, if my son continues to be a screw-up, since I have absolute crown authority and I could designate an heir, perhaps, I don't know. If he does turn out to get Great Fox, in addition to him being weak, I got no hope for him. Unless he can cure it himself. And maybe perhaps a child of myself and Fu might be a better investment. You know, she's not a nice person, but you get the idea. That's why I'm seducing her. I'm just looking. What's a girl to do? I enter my room and I notice my lover, Boyega Devi, acting distant and aloof. I walk over and put a hand on her shoulder. What's the matter? She looks at me for a moment, then sighs heavily. It's this place. It's just so understimulating. Her shoulders heave in a shrug. I just don't know what to do with myself. Maybe you could socialize a bit. Improve relationship. I'm just thinking. Yeah. I was about to say, I need to go out and hunt somewhere. You know, get me something to do. But I see there's a sighting down in the jungle. This is a place to hunt. I need some more money. God dog it. Also, do we have a master hunt? Master of the hunt, master of the hunt, master of the hunt. No, we don't. You the man. Also, I did not notice the court salaries. Look at those again. Look how cheaper they are now, since we added esteemed hospitality. yes, everything is much cheaper now. How long is this roast sorry gonna last? A couple of years. Okay, good. So we got plenty of time to make some money before we go on a hunt. Even though hunting does lead to degeneracy, but we are so far away from it that we could just go and get away with it. And plus, I gotta seduce the lovely Chinese one first. Alright. It's your naval planner. I'm not sure what you like, but I'll say entertaining. Nope. Read the perfect state instead. Son of a pig, why didn't I think of that? Why is there troop movements? We don't typically see that. A peasant revolt down in that area. You do not typically see that. My liege, the adventurer Doggle sends word. Somebody seems wild. For 10 days and 10 nights, me and my party has been hiding. The bandit Lord Yaya has set a blockade on the road, and we must travel. What do you advise? Caution, or shall we fight them? Trusting God to keep us safe. Sent Doggle to Patch reads. He seems to be in quite a predicament. Well, keep laying low. They'll move on eventually. 20% chance that Dog will steal away in the night and his gold. Then Adventure Spurs gets 2 progress. 50% chance he steals away tonight. 30% chance he gets caught, gets wounded, and loses progress. He managed to get away. It's a peasant revolt. So yeah, hunting there is pretty precarious, but I can handle it. I have 12 living, no, 11 living children. I managed to impregnate her before I even get to seduce her. Charismatic negotiator. Oh, the worst betrothal ever. Tiha. Okay, thank you very much. This gift. We're united in marriage, now we're united in heart. As I said, I love everybody except you, who's incapable. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you can't seduce someone who's capable, but you can befriend it. You know, once she dies, that means part of Gajabahu will be going away. They'll be heading to Kasumi. My lord, beneficiary Darko announces arrival, surprises loud voice. He proudly holds up a package secured around the I return from the step of an artifact from my journey. I take the bulky bundle in my hands and loosens the cord before peeling layer after layer of fabric. Inside is an artifact unlike anything I've seen before. This ancient darkened spear has seen generations come and go. It is so old that many believed it to be the fabled spear Aram, known from the stories of Janga. It's magnificent. That is a step artifact, that is a court artifact. Look at that. Prestige gain, monthly renown gain, court grandeur bonus up. Advantage up in the steps, however, that's not particularly useful, we don't live there. And neither does Archer Cavalry, which we don't have either of those. But thank you very much. One morning as I'm getting ready to face her, my daughter, Taberna approached me. Father, we found this while exploring the northern tower yesterday. You should have it. She hands over a small, tattered coin pouch and makes a jingling sound. Much obliged. That's a lot of coins to me. Put that there. Have a good look at it. You know what? Increase it. Yeah, Crusader one, because our income is so good now that I thought, you know what, let's just increase it. Apply. Because it's so good now. And also I have this idea here. No, do that after I go hunting. Because I want to do it for the sake of it. I just want everybody to be more active. Hunted Paducah. Yeah, why not? Bring everybody. Slay basically my attention. Just only use. Come on, everybody. Yes, everybody's going on a hunt. Because I just want to have some thrills. Look at that percentage chance of success. Because I have some prior hunting experience, we got hunter guests. Paducah is a jungle and there is no holding in Paducah. The development isn't too high. There's a roast sighting around here, and a master hunt aptitude, which is excellent. There's a high chance that we can get something. Put it on mantle. I can see it now. Anyways, as we await the arrival of the rest of the guards, my servants could get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the wilderness each day for signs of quarry, while establishing a camp close to the hunting grounds. Those deer are close. I can feel it. So. We're still waiting for this one more guest who's allegedly coming here. Okay, is here. Anyhow, it assembles the party as the sun rises over the camp in the jungle near Paducah. My men have been gathering sightings of the rove that roam the local area. My many gamekeepers and flashes have been pouring over the area for tracks and fumes. There's clearly a small rogue buck nearby, but no recent traces of a larger game. Let's see if the rumors are true. Well, let's get out there. I seek the roe, and that's what I want. Found tracks. My cousin, Gajabahu, was crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking gardenias. He appears to have lost all interest on Agarada. What a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly, the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. Do you like to hunt, sir? Hey, get back on your horse. Damn you. We need to stick together. Tendons flesh prey. My huntsman had pointed out this secluded clearing on the downwind of the beast's covert. A perfect place to form our bull line and await the road driven thither by the hound teams. It will be a fine chance to practice our archery on a real moving target. A great suggestion. Use the bow to ambush him. It's a high chance of success. Like all game, the slippery road has many tricks, blenches and ruses that can fool even the experienced hunters. My Radapura, Ravi Varman, has halted the party. The buck has been standing perfectly still in the dense trees, unflinching, getting behind us, even under the dogs' noses. There is no agreement over which course to follow, and each moment we tarry puts us further from our prize. As I'm a hunter, I say patience. This should be easy to solve. 41% chance that I quickly find a scent, which increases the chance greatly. For the other 41% to find a scent, 16% that I think I find a scent. Quickly found. We watch for the roll from our concealed bloodline. Tensing with anticipation as the fleshless cries and bang sounds grow louder. The brown buck suddenly leaps into the clearing ahead, antlers flailing, hurling straight towards us in terror. Hold, he's mine. 50, this is prowess challenge. My prowess isn't as great as it used to, but I've still got some in me. 56% chance that the beast is shot, and I complete the attempt. 6% chance that someone gets wounded. 37% chance that the beast escapes. I carefully take aim as the rope bounds towards us, hooves pounding the tree roots. The arrow sails past it, the arrow quickly turning and disappearing to the shining leaves. Damn thing moved. Son of a beeswax. Oh, I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would come to a halt until my death. Lately I feel a constant malaise. Everything takes more left than before. I'm worried that if I lie down, I might not be able to get up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I could do naught but wait death's sweet embrace to claim me. How long will I have to wait? Yep, I can't be hunting anymore with the state I am in. Hunts like these are pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. Though the quarter have been small, but the party's still later with the satisfaction of a good hunt. Pontanus, pick of a gun, directs to break it up. Clumsily skinning the carcass before letting the game master take over. We place the eager dog's shares on the spoils on a stretched hide before departing for camp and home. Failed to slay the beast, but yet we got it. Somehow. Who got it? Hunted by me, Paduka. Mount its head, my guests to see its majesty. I don't know why on earth I would give it to her since she has no land or court. Oh, I wish I were a younger man. Put it up there. Look at that skull up there. Here. Alright, let's go home. $100. I may be infirm, but I'm feeling fine. I still got a good couple of years left in me. inside and let the tax come in. No longer my wet nurse because she's past 45. I hope that she'll have a... I mean, I don't care if it's a daughter or a son, but a potential genius and a potential beautiful child would be great. Which I may have to designate the heir to that one. Because I kind of don't trust him right now. Because he's got lover's pox, and his health may decline further if he gets great pox. Especially who's been laying with. This is Siva. And this is my other son. Again, we don't know if it's a genius or beautiful or something a little less than that. But I the amount of children I named. Why don't you name it after an ancestor? Gajabahu. Like, how about we have our own Gajabahu the second here? Again, I'm not quite sure if I really want to do this idea. I mean, again, I still got a good couple of years in me. Oh, that's a lot of money to send him to the university like that. Because I would love to raise him as my guardian. Just do that for now. And then when you have enough money again. But again, now I'm putting my faith on the youngest child. And it's likely he'll become a ruler before he even reaches adulthood at this stage I'm in. As per stupid idea, I will name him designate heir. So he is the heir to Gajabahu. And what does that mean for other places? Remember, if I need more money so I could send this boy to a great university, I need a lot of money. I could put it as good. Put that on a good word. So, he's gonna get this, or who's gonna get Matale? Agabodi. And who's gonna get Nagadipa? Parakrambahu. You know, he's gonna be off to Kasumi soon. When do I get to sell Tributados again? 2 years. I think it would be best for you to just meditate seclusion, just to pass the time here. To the secluded forest of Mahagawa. I just want to, you know, just get out of here and find a place to relax. And then come back and, oh no, sickly. Oh, please, no. I mean, this is our, like, last hope. Huh? Who the heck are you? An Irishman. Fireballs will show how it's done. Top of the morning to you. Well, at least you become a novice physician now, since my guy got wounded. And a little bit of learning for you. Just be here for 6 months. Nothing. I was just reading something. Just hope that my sickly son beats this illness. Will the Buddha, will the gods here favor us? Died in his sleep. You'll do. But again, you ate a lot of good food lately. I doubt I'll become an architect, which I would have loved to have that. As I said, I got my eye on him. If his lover's fox turns into great fox and combined with him being physically weak, but at least he's a novice physician, which does give a little bit of disease resistance. Which every little bit helps. Let me have a look at this. Yeah! Come on! Sorry, I was doing something regarding this faulty plug below me, which is a potential fire hazard. Come on! There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, it's just personal issue. After arriving in the forest of Amalgama, I found a peaceful clearing to meditate in. Meditating in isolation, I was suddenly struck with an epiphany. The presence of man in the world and how we fit into the natural order. Another piece of the universal puzzle put into place. This experience will stay with me forever. So increase my learning skill and my skill in meditation, which I don't do that very often. Though I could do that whenever I have free time. Fire in the jungle. Yep. It's my son who got caught in that fire. Oh no, that would be a huge tragedy if I lose him despite his flaws. Alright boys, go save him. 0% chance of dying. If he gets wounded, then he'll get traded for this. Yeah. Oof, tell me my future. What is my future? My wife, VIET, regularly brings a woman for me. Margareta, allow me to introduce you to, now to the claimant to the Nadu of Aranand. So, is this the person here? She says, she bows to me. It's an honor, my lady. Sadly, Aranand is most likely to remain out of my grasp without a beneficiary on my side. I just might be able to help you that for once. Just stick around, even though I may not do so. Please don't die. You might be my only one. Unless I want to seduce you again. And then, you and I get together. Anyways, there goes my royal architect. He was supposed to be building things for me. When he's supposed to, that's his job, you dummy. Is someone on it, old man? You. Not to mention he was my friend. Again, there's so many things I'd love to invest in. But I'm no miracle worker. Because now my next big investment is to, if my son, Gajabahu, makes it through sickliness, I will send him to that university. And give him the best education that this country has to offer. Don't grant land. Because that hurts the tax, even though it's good for development. Okay, Shanaria Kasumi just died from a seizure. And Takrabahu, my son, has gone away. He's left the country, and he's ruling over there, in that part of the world. At least the memories remain. You were one of the good ones, so now he lives over there. Wish I could pay you a visit. Also, you owe me money. So at least that's another member of our dynasty that went to that part of the world. So now he has land on his own. But now we have no court physician. There's only one good one. And it's the Rajpurohit. He was also the court tutor. Yep, the Norse woman. Because she's patient. You know, everything's cheaper, you might as well. They're antiquarians. I'm back on the battlefield. Mud is clinging to my boots. The rank stench of the dead assaulting my nostrils. Once again I relive in a day of Midala began the thrown war against me. I wake up gasping, cold beads of sweat clicking on my face. Wake at Davies beside me. If it doesn't wake, I must deal with my troubles alone. I should try to forget. More flashbacks, huh? Elusive Shadow. The Princess of Fashion, they call her. Please, don't die. You've made it through your first year. A guild of stonemasons had established itself in Arata Amatale. Having dedicated craftsmen on my personal source could help the region flourish. Alright, I'll strike a deal with the Chief Mason. 54% chance I make a great deal, or I don't have to spend any. 45% chance it'll be a fair deal. 0% chance of an unfortunate deal. The leader of Mason seems reluctant to strike any kind of deal on behalf of the goal, until I point out how exactly much benefit both of us. I did not even have to resort to threats of violence, so there you go. You don't have to spend any money on that. How long is it? You haven't done this in a while. Let's do that. Although, not spending on Sunday University because Gajabahu is not out of sickly yet. Let's just hope he doesn't pass away. He's our best hope. Because, you know, my eldest is flawed. He's now the Katsukri, the marshal over there. He's got Inventioner's Herbarium. Well, that will help him out. At least. Now I got a grandson. In which we got, this is why we gotta get away from that sort of thing. No, not again. That man ain't right. For 17. What's useful about Siberian Turkic? He's not out of the woods yet, but here comes my son Gajabahu is hastening inside. I see the wet nurse Fu playing with Gajabahu. My liege, perfect timing. But Gajabahu took his first steps. Holding my boy's hands, tries to walk him around the room. What else can he do? Keep walking. huge success. My attempt to establish a trade route in my domain brought flocks of merchants to my counties, including a very profitable commercial organization established, dealing with all sorts of precious wares from faraway places. Rich trade route. Oh, you got the very best. Not minor, not significant, not busy, not major, but rich! For the next 20 years. Basically the rest of my life. And this is why they call me the Marvelous. Because friends and foes across them knows me as the Marvelous. I like that. Can reinforce relations. Wait, my promise isn't going to go back up anytime soon. So if I were you, go for Middle Eastern. And bring in the Middle Eastern merchant settlers for here. That reduces building construction cost more, as we've been doing plenty of that lately. Again, I'm known to, have that, but yeah. I may be infirm, which my fertility is pretty much shot, but I need to have that drive again. I just thought I would say that. Sell trivial titles. So I know you risk my honor demands I speak up. Your offer to give titles in exchange for gifts is driven by nothing but base greed, that is plain to see. My honor comes from nobility, not my wealth. But for you, it seems to be otherwise. How dare you say me so? I'm a very pious man. So yeah, we'll have enough money to send them to the university, but he's turning 2 in a few days. As I stand on my diner, warming my hands against the fire, lost my thoughts, a known maid approaches me, tears in her eyes. After elaborate courtesy, looks me in the eyes and says, Margarata, your sickly offspring, the beloved Gajabahu, didn't resist the illness that befell him and died some moments ago. Without any words, the sister stands in front of me, tears flowing, waiting for my next command. My poor child. Oh gosh. I had so many hopes for you, my sweetest child, all the things you would learn, experience, and do. There were so many possibilities, a whole life to live. Maybe you would have those children of your own one day, but now none of those things are come to be. Rest in peace, little Gajabahu. I gotta leave her again. To do that, you gotta complete the romance scheme. I'll impress her by winning a sparring match, even though I'm an old fucking man. I recruit one of the most senior soldiers and practice it for 3 days straight. Once he deems me ready, we head to the main courtyard. As we begin to spar, the crowd gathers, and the cheers soon draw none other than the gallant Mahesifu. The soldier fights valiantly, but I disarm with a final, flawless thrust. I kneel before Fu and declare my noble intentions. I dedicate this victory to Mahesifu, Bringing you honor is my only desire. My sweetheart is speechless, but clearly fired. Why else would she be smiling thusly? Fu won't resist my charms for long. Now that money's gotta go somewhere else. Particularly upgrading these. Some moments must be recorded forever. The time that my son Surukita was born was one of them. Such a incredible moment must be preserved for all time. My mastery of the Sinhala language would make penning this a trivial matter. Assembling and illustrating a tome can become a costly endeavor, however. No, there's no time for that. Nascent law. Colonel's first response. As I discussed some court affairs with my son, Colonel Bobby, he probably discussed John. Father, you cared for me like a hound minds his pups. Better, even. My earliest, fondest memories were with you. When I spoke my first words, when I placed my first fallen tooth in your hand. You held me so close. Flushes between me. I'll pass the loving care to my children. Such devotion. I like that. Now pay up again! Yeah. I know her. I know this secret, you two are lovers. It's not that much of a surprise. Get away, Kukana. You got it. And you, pay up to me, right now. Most of my patients are rich, and every one of you. Here we are, Dynasty Legacy. Now, grand weddings are 50% cheaper. Once you get up there, get this. Look how cheap our grand weddings now. Hold on. One moment. Hypothetical. Hypothetical. Only dominant side of patrol can organize marriage. Okay, okay. Don't get off your bike. How about, only dominant son. Look, I'm just using that as an example. To have a grand wedding, actually no, it has to be just and then. You got a spot? Hang on. One moment. As my pedal and I walk through the Vijay Rajapura Gardens, I gesture to greet everyone on this. For all the beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. There is one, says mysteriously, a rare orchard from Yusufit, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The monastery, ruined in, there we are, is the only place where it thrives in these regions. Sure, they must pale compared to your fair vestige. I come back to my chambers with cold dinners, binding scrolls and unread letters litter my desk, and I cannot seem to get ahead of them. A part of me knows where the day is gone, wasted on endless courting. I could barely hold a single conversation on serious matters of court today. How could I let myself become so distracted? Never I would have thought that a man could have too much love. Yet it seems life's proved me wrong. Every day I feel as if my time is nothing but coming up with the most charming compliments for Gule, fantasizing about the future with Fu, and picking out the perfect gifts for Buyaka Divi. For how long can I go on like this? These women will be the end of me if I don't do something. It might break me, but what is life without love? Okay, look at here. Well, actually, they're of the age where they're allowed to be married on patrol. Damn it. Because I'm trying to demonstrate something here. Look. What? Grad wedding? Although I'm not... Oh, well, I could. Call to war. Andra against Taberna and the Ha. Digital war. It's none of my business. I'm trying to tell you something. Look, this is a patrol. Okay? She's the cultural emissary there. You can host it. It's cheaper now. Put it at the max. The maximum now costs only 634. Which is all fine and dandy. Plus break the betrothal. Lose a level of fame. Ah, damn it. Look what you got yourself into. And if you do that, you start with a house feud with the Cholas. Which is the last thing that anybody wants. Well, you got 3 years to fulfill your promise, so no need to rush into things. What have you got yourself into? I just wanted to demonstrate how much it costs, but now you're locked into it. Great job, you idiot. Now you start saving up some money for the grand wedding. Plus, it's just politics. Nice job breaking it, Mr. Idiot. So then my attention is... Uh-oh, health is poor. You ain't got long to live. As one more so... Oh, this again? A rare orchard from Croatia. All the way to Croatia. I believe that was my grandfather, right? Or was it my father? No, grandfather was Gajabahu. It's my father who once went to Croatia. He's Vikramabahu. Monastery room. Just be complimentive. Do I really want him to be running things? Grandson's got land of his own too. And he's traveling somewhere. Hot Springs visit. Okay. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. I got to lay with her, and then we'll solve this thing together. I don't care if it's a daughter or a son, if I do manage to impregnate her. Just hurry up! I'm scared of myself. That boy was our last hope. And instead we're going to be stuck with this man who not only holds land there, but with him taking over, well, we get to hold both, but I would probably just give that away to independence. And then, ailing of age. Where was I going? Why did I come here? I could have sworn. Right. I was looking for something. Was it urgent? I had to get back to someone. Quickly. Next week? Yes, I think so. Ah, there it is. What I wanted. I needed that for What was I thinking about? My mind isn't as fast as it once was. Yeah, clearly. Because that's how I'm feeling right now. Nice, Siddhartha. Mahase Fu is quite a inseparable sycophant. Have you seen how she quietly invokes Siddhartha? Ridiculous. My son of Arativist, threw his head back with a wicked laugh. Fu is still conversing with her friends, but I could tell she heard him, and I hate to see her hurt. You should apologize to the lady. I managed to convince him to apologize. Oh dear. You know, since you got yourself betrothed at a grand wedding, what if I die during a grand wedding? That'd be tragic. If I die before, I'm okay with that. You know what, at this point, there's no way I can... I mean, it would be nice to have a bit more popular opinion. But that's in a year. God dog it! Man, I'd like to live just a little long. Okay? Give me medicine, focus. I just don't want to do it anymore. Hey. Back to being fine. Good. So that means next year, you're going to be back to being poor again. Along with all these good modifiers that will be going away now. I simply want to have another child. From Fu. Not to mention, you got yourself into a grand wedding situation. When my SFO suggested a hunt, I did not hesitate to organize one. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my little firebrand. I'm stalking through the underbrush, my page on my heel and my hound just ahead. Steve says he found a trail. And suddenly my concentration shattered by a woman's scream. I'm coming for you, my love. Within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour, I reached a clearing. Fu was on the ground before me, disheveled and weaponless. Opposite her, as just about to strike, stands a huge stag. My arrow strikes true and the base falls to the ground. For a moment, all Fu can do is stare. Then she stumbles towards me and throws herself in my arms. I need you, my love, right here, right now. Please let me impregnate her, so I can have a son or a daughter, and I will name it Heir. And hopefully not born sickly. Wait a moment. Don't they have any artifacts that increase fertility a bit? Damn it, where is it? I know it was one of these trinkets somewhere. No. The thing was probably destroyed long ago. This is their space for another. Put that here. Got her pregnant! Oh boy. I never thought I would be so excited. As I said, I want to name a new heir. Because I don't trust my eldest now. Because I fear that he's going to continue to make love with his lover. Well, they're no longer lovers now. I guess they broke up at some point. Yeah, go ahead. Treatments have better outcomes. That's what I want. I'd like to get down there. I will not end this episode until the child is born. And heaven forbid, if it's died, if it's stillborn, and as well as my lovely child, I get a died in childbirth. Would hate that to happen. We have additional building slot, but this another additional building slot. Go for windmills next. What was I saying? I'll end the episode as soon as the child is born. And wait a month or two. In case it is sickly. Keep that one in mind. Thank you. That little scoundrel. Not gonna say much. So much. You have 21 months. Oh yeah, we have to do that in the next episode. Grand wedding. Which I accidentally called for. I was trying to demonstrate, but oh, what are you gonna do? You're still feeling fine. In fact, you know that artifact from Bosnia? That bread? Repair the loaf. Get that out of here. Put that on. That's a small health boost. I just want to live a few more years so I could raise a child, be alive for the grand wedding and everything else. Frickin' bonehead, I tell myself. Well, what's it gonna be? Again, I don't care if it's a daughter or a son, as long as it's someone who is a child of Fu, who is a genius and beautiful, and we don't know that this daughter of mine, which I'll designate her as heir, to be the one to rule the realm. Now let me come up with a good name. Just like, what would it sound good? Because the opposite, it's like there's Agarada, but Mahisi. So I'm thinking, Mahisi Senia? I'm just thinking, what would sound good in my ears? Yeah, screw it. It'll be Senia. So imagine that future Mahesi Senia of Tambapanni. That sounds good. But wait a month or two in case this child is born sickly. Wait for that event to pop up. And if it doesn't within the next month or two, then we can officially raise a smile. So she was born on July 3rd. Okay, now it's August 3rd. I guess we can end the episode right here. So no, not sickly. Educate. Send the university willing to spend a big amount of money. And then in that next episode, we got to organize that grand wedding because you did this to yourself. And I'm going to be around for a couple of more years so I can raise this child as my own. Is my own, but I'm talking about guardian. And she will be the heir to Tambapanni. She'll be the first female ruler to have that distinction. I could see it right now. Yes. So we hope that our future succession will be secure in the next episode or two. And then we'll have our very first female ruler in all of Tambapanni as the Sri Lankan Sangha continues. Struggle continues. As the prominence still getting there, but we're not quite halfway towards 900 just yet. So as I stated before, I still got a good couple of years ahead of me before it's all over for me. And also we gotta build a local Buddhist religious site. All that and more in the next episode of the Sri Lanka series. So, again, that was a little entertaining to me. But we'll see you in the next one. So long for now.